Hey everybody, been seeing this SeeOne, SendOne videos, and I guess I never hit a bunch of home runs during games anybody ever videotaped. I was about to go make my own video, but I want to do something a little different. I want to talk to you a second. You know, been reading this book, the basic warrior training book, and today the chapter was about teams and about how you form a team with other men. It said a statement in here that I really liked. It said, even though he was God, perfect, sinless, in all these things, he required 12 men to be his friend and to be his team. You know, I go back to my dad. He used to always say, you know, if you can get the same 12 guys every single weekend, it doesn't matter how good we are, as long as we come together as a team. And I know my softball guys are ready to get back on the field, but I want to let you know that what we need to do as men is come together as men. You know, G2:20 says that I've been crucified with Christ, no longer I who live, but he who lives in me. In the life I live now in the flesh, I live through faith in the Son of God, because he loved me and he gave himself for me. You see, he gave himself for a greater team, a bigger team, for me and for you. And as men, we should be there for our other guys. That it's not always the guys who are eager to go to the bar with you or talk junk with you, but the guys that really care about you. And I want you to think about the teams you're on now. I know nowadays in softball it's a switch to whoever's the best team. I'm on flip-flop, but I still think it stands true that you have a team that has 12 guys that are close, and they become friends and they become one. And those teams are always dangerous. They're always underestimated, and then the next thing you know, they're up on you. But I want to let you know that what we need to is to be there for each other and to be compassionate with each other. The book goes on to say that we should be able to say things to our friends that we would only say to ourselves, and we should trust our friends that it will stay between our friends. It's the only way that we're going to grow as men. I know this is a message that I'm trying to point out to men, but it also goes for everyone. I encourage you to find those friends, to find the ones that you can count on, that you can trust, and live that life that when you're crucified with Christ, it's no longer I who live, but it's he who lives in me. See, we're a team. We have that relationship, and that's what it truly means to be saved. And I hope each and every one of you that are watching today have that relationship. And if you don't have that relationship, then I urge you to pick up the book and just put yourself in his place. Think about the sacrifice that he made, the sacrifice he knew he was going to make, and not one time did he waver. You see, Christ knew from day one that he was going to hang on that cross. I want you to imagine that. I want you to think about that for a second. You see, I did a message at church not too long ago where I kind of went through how much of a man that Christ actually was. That he took a flogging with this whip that had hooks and bone shrapnel on the back of it that tore his back up. He took beatings. He took a crown of thorns smashed on his head. He carried his cross almost 2 football fields to only get to Golgotha, to be nailed to it. You see, 3 spikes bring us to him. He rose up on that cross, and the way they had him stretched out, it was hard to breathe. It was all you could do to breathe. You see, while he was on that cross, one of the last things he did was he saved a lost soul. He saved a thief that knew that he should be on that cross. He knew that he was suffering for something that he had did. You see, Christ told him that today you will be with me in paradise. You see, that's what kind of God we serve. We serve a God that's, no matter what he's going through, he's going to be there for you. The same thing for you, for that thief, for every one of us. You see, the next thing that he done after 3 days, and we're getting closer to Easter, he rose. Not only did he defeat all that suffering and mocking and flogging, he defeated death. That's the God that we serve. That's the God that'll save me, that saved me, the God that'll save you. You see, the SeeOne, SendOne. That hashtag's for people hitting home runs. I kind of like it though. I see so many people, and I want to be able to plant the seed that one day I may be the voice that turned them to listen to God and to form that relationship with him and to form his team. Guys and ladies and friends and family, take the time to get into his word. Like I said, SeeOne, SendOne, hashtag or however that goes. I love you. I appreciate you.